ready for the tip off. We'll take that W and hand you a loss. Break your ankles on the cross, on God on that rock. Off the bounce, leave you on the first step. It might be a long night for you without some double team help. Or the whistle from the ref, I'm from the school of hard knocks. Watch how I hit them with a shimmy when I get them on the block. We talking nothing but hoops, a floor general and it's true. Spot up in the corner, man, you know I'm gon' shoot. Or slam like an alpha, I'm beastin' like a boss named Hefe. Trapping on the baseline, you escape no way. A baller like Kobe wearing 24. And y'all be sure to subscribe to the channel, with Mr. Slam and Alpha Dog 2 and Pure Wage with the best sports book too. If you wanna show support, give us a view. Call this an NBA jam. If you a super fan, hit the bell is what you do. We off the bounce. Check up. Level off the bounce. Let's get it.
He's on fire.
Oh,
You're
so
muted.
you're
Welcome to
good.
Off the Bounce, everybody. Until Slam figures out how to unmute the mic and stop slagging. He's in the Alps, as you can see. I'm
Yes,
F8
sir.
Picks. He's the Alpha Dog. We got Slam, fresh off a ski trip. Welcome to Off the Bounce on a Monday, everybody. Let's get started. Before we do, shout out Pure Wage for sponsoring the show. If you don't know, go find out about him. He's the GOAT. You guys already know
Yes,
what
sir.
it is. Let's start it off with the most important piece of information that anybody who likes basketball at any part of this world needs to know. The Knicks have covered 2 straight games. They just won last night. We are back. Alpha, how we feeling?
Dude, 30th birthday yesterday. The Knicks have yet to have a deficit as I'm in my 30s. They haven't even
Happy
been
birthday.
trailing.
Dude, the
Thank you,
Knicks
sir.
got a win yesterday on your birthday, bro.
By like
Unreal.
50. Unbelievable game. They didn't even trail at all in the game. So that's going to continue tonight. The Knicks are never going to have a lead in my 30s. So excited to carry that over. We have an awesome slate, though, today, boys. We might as well dive right into it. We got a lot of games.
Let's go, man. It's an NBA Monday. It's a good one.
Yes, sir. Let's jump right into the first game, boys. Y'all hear me all right?
Yes, you're actually
If we
good.
can.
Cool. All right, Bulls versus 76ers. The line is sitting at -7.5, boys. Alpha, any injury reports there?
Yeah, let's go take a look at the injury report for this one, guys. So James Harden is back in the lineup after missing the last game. Still, the Bulls are going to be missing the usual guys. No Lonzo Ball, no Alex Caruso. There's one questionable in this game, and that's Vucevic, which is a pretty big injury news. I think you kind of need to wait for on this one. Let's see if he went through shoot around this morning, and it looks like he did not. So he has not been going through shoot around, which we know usually means he will be out tonight. What does that lead you to believe, Hefe? What do you like in this one?
This is a tough one. No Vucevic. I mean,
Maybe.
Who's-
It's looking likely he won't be in.
okay. I just the 76ers finally kind of came back down over the weekend. They lost to the Heat, but there was no Harden, and I think the 76ers. I think this line is so freaking sharp. It's tough. That's why I'm struggling with words because I don't know what to say about this game. 7 is a number. It makes me want to take the Bulls, which I think, you know, the Bulls have earned that respect where this is kind of disrespectful to them. And because of that, I lean towards the 76ers because I think that's the sharp play here, honestly. How about you? But no official play for me on this.
What's the total at, boys?
1 second here. The total is currently sitting at 232.5, so pretty high total.
Okay.
What does that make you think, Slam?
Man, I'm thinking an overplay. Bulls. I faded the Bulls the last game. Took the Bucks -5. The Bucks got the win at the Bulls. The Bulls don't play defense, man. You know that's one of their weaknesses. And 76ers got James Harden back in the lineup off a loss. You know they have the momentum at home. I don't know, man. I think points will come, but it scares me to take 76ers -7.5 here because I mean the Bulls are not a bad team. You know, it's a lot of value for the Bulls.
It's scary going with the Bulls right now, guys. We all know they've lost 4 games in a row, and it's not just that they've lost 4 games in a row. It's that they've lost each game by at least 6 points or more.
Good point.
So they're in a pretty tough stretch right now. I think they're really missing Lonzo Ball. I didn't think he'd be such an impactful player, but he spaces the
And
offense for
Caruso.
that team very well. And Caruso, but you know, they're 2 primary ball handlers. It's been a big loss. So I'm leaning on the Sixers side. Not my favorite play of the night, but I definitely lean Sixers -7.5 in this spot with the recent form of the Bulls. Slammy, what we have next on the slate?
Let's get it, boys. Game number 2. If you guys are watching, please retweet, like, and comment, boys. This is one of Hefe's best PODs.
Me too.
Oh, you too. Okay. Hawks versus the Pistons, -7 for the Hawks. Pistons have been rolling, boys.
Yeah, man.
Cover the past 6-1, the past 7?
No, 6-0-1. They pushed. So
yep.
they have now lost the cover in 7 games.
They've been playing really well.
So ever since the All-Star break, that they have been perfect against the spread here, guys. And today they're kind of running into the perfect storm. They got the Atlanta Hawks visiting, and the Hawks are the worst against the spread team in the league. 10-21 record, and that's a 32% cover rate. We're still getting 7.5, somewhere even 8 points. And even on DraftKings at 7.5, you could buy it up to 8 at -120. And that's one of my favorite plays of the day. Pistons +8, -120 odds here. Alpha, our resident pseudo Pistons fan, he could tell you more, man. They just finally are figuring it out. Not to say they're a great team. They still got 17 wins on a season, second fewest in the league. But in terms of covering, they're hot as of late. I'm riding the hot hand.
I'm with you 100%, man. I'm buying it up to -120 as well. We all know I've been riding the Pistons train since the All-Star break. I think Jeremy Grant getting a few games under his belt, getting more comfortable with Cade and Sadiq Bey, all the meshing has really benefited this team. They've been on fire. They've been getting +7, +8, +9, +10 almost every single night. And they're either winning or losing by just a couple points. So they're competing. They're playing hard all the way through the game. Give me the Pistons +8. I think we're going to run out of value on the Pistons soon. The books are going to catch up.
Is it boys, is it up to 8 now? You said
at 7.5. You could buy the hook to get it up to 8 at -120.
Who is questionable for the Pistons? I don't know. This line is kind of funky to me.
So the Pistons only have Diallo that's questionable tonight, but flip it to the other side. The Hawks only have Huerter as well. It's a pretty healthy matchup.
Okay.
And if you take a look at public betting percentage, this game is pretty much people are starting to take the Pistons here. I'm seeing 70% of action on the Pistons at +7. I still like it, but we are getting reverse line
70%?
70%, and there's been a little bit of reverse line movement. So that is a little scary.
I think this is the last game. I think this is the last game we're going to get any value on the Pistons.
I agree. I 100% agree.
So,
even with the reverse alignment, even with the public action, the Pistons have been playing fantastic basketball, and sometimes the public gets one. And I think this is a good spot for the Pistons, regardless of what the public is on.
I lean with you guys there with the Pistons. I think there is value with them tonight. Hawks just are awful on the road against the spread. Why not, right?
Shit, man.
Worth the unit.
Hefe, don't second think yourself.
It's just like that moment when you realize everybody just realized that the Pistons are covering good, and it's like, damn. But I'm gonna roll with it tonight. I'm gonna do it. I'm believing in myself. Let's go, boys.
What do we got next? What do we got? Good value. Let's get it, man. Lakers versus the Spurs. Line is saying -2, but I think it went up to -3. Am I right, boys?
Let me take a look at the live line. We have it currently at 2.5.
And LeBron is playing.
Damn fucking straight he's playing.
I saw in the
every night he's questionable.
It says questionable. So I would assume he would be playing.
Alpha, what's the public split side of this game?
All right, let's take a look here. 75% on the Lakers.
Guys, I'm gonna shoot you right straight. I'm gonna shoot you right straight. This is so damn obvious. It's scaring me. LeBron just put up 56 on national television, making shots that he hasn't made since his Miami Heat freaking days. He absolutely put the team on his back. Everybody saw this is their next game, and they're road dogs at the San Antonio Spurs, who only have 20 wins on the year. This is, in the words of Slam the Bookie, it's absolutely a Spurs play. It is so obvious that it's a Spurs play, and I love it. Give me the money line, -140. The San Antonio DeJounte Murrays get it done tonight. Oh, and finally get Greg Popovich the freaking his historical win.
That's what I was about to say
scary.
as well.
It's a little scary looking at the injury report. Vassell and Lonnie Walker are still questionable. I think those guys are crucial for this team. And for the Lakers, only Talen Horton-Tucker is questionable for them, besides LeBron, who's there every night. But I agree with Hefe. This one absolutely screams the Spurs at home, getting Popovich the big win. It's just a total letdown spot for the Lakers after a massive performance. Give me the Spurs, one of my favorite plays tonight. Slammy, what are you looking at?
I'm with you guys there on the Spurs. Lakers off a good win finally, right? LeBron, big game, potential letdown spot here. First game of a road trip, and Spurs are favored at home here. I think they're due in a situation, and I think they get this done for Greg Popovich.
Slam, do you want to ask the nice woman behind you if she's got a pick on the game? She turned around.
Excuse me.
You guys want me to call my mom, ask her what she thinks about the Lakers today? She was right about him on Saturday.
Hey,
We'll save that for the next
Call her right
vlog.
now. Call her right now.
Chill. All seriousness, guys. If Russell Westbrook is playing, I'm taking the Spurs. It's as easy as that.
Why wouldn't
Agreed.
he not be? Why would he be out?
Because he's been benched for air.
Oh shit,
much.
he's not even injured. Damn, that sucks.
No.
So let's
he's
keep it
just
moving, boys.
horrible.
We have a ton of games today.
Let's get
We
it.
have-
Game number
this one's
4.
interesting. This one's
Jazz
interesting.
versus.
Hold
the
on,
Mavs.
guys. Let's give some
What's
love
up?
to the chat, guys. We got a lot.
Let's
We
get
got
it.
comments going crazy in the chat. Bunch of people saying Pistons +7. Shout out to OLES Juju pointing out that the Lakers line is a little weird with the public percentage bets. Varney SWP saying Pistons +7, K20+. ES1 J Money, what's up? Always in here, man. Shout out to you saying Lakers money line. Oh no, don't do
Oh,
it.
J Money,
Don't
don't do
bite
it,
the
J
bait,
Money.
baby.
No,
Shook
do
the
it,
book.
J
What's
Money.
up, Shook? Thanks for showing out tonight. He's saying Lakers money line +3 in money line. Hate to see a loser. Hate to see you post a loser in there, Shook. Come on, man. Brown Rice 801 stay away game. I get you on that one, man. Sorry, guys. Just had to show the chat love.
And one more. We just got Big Homie who hopped in and said, yo, what is up, man? Thank you for tuning in. What do we have next on the slate, Slammy? I believe it is the Mavs Jazz
Yes,
banger
sir.
after the Jazz just got absolutely shellacked. Hefe, what do you like in this spot?
I feel the same way about this game as I do about the game we just spoke about. Tell me why the Mavericks are -2.5 at home to the Utah Jazz +2.5. This line is about 2.5 points off. It should be a complete even line. The Mavs are playing great. The Jazz are playing great, other than their mix-up over the past weekend. But everybody gets one. I'm going to take the Jazz. I lean the money line, but I'm going to keep it safe and take +2.5. Alpha makes great points about the Mavericks last week against the Warriors and how it was so easy for Luka just to get into the paint. Well, tonight he's got a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year waiting for him when he gets there. Good luck. I'm rolling with the Jazz.
We hope. Big stipulation for me on this one, guys. Rudy Gobert is a true questionable. If he doesn't go, I don't like the play. But if Gobert is active and good to go, I absolutely love the Jazz in a bounce-back spot. They're one of the better teams in the NBA, and teams after they get shellacked like they just did usually come back and play pretty hard. Coaches definitely got into them, and it's a good matchup for them. Give me the Jazz. I think they get it done. Slam, anything you like on this one?
Yeah, I'm with you guys there, man. I like Jazz plus the points here. Did you say anything about injuries?
Yes, Gobert is questionable. Jalen
Okay.
Brunson is out for Dallas, which as of like 3 weeks ago would be massive to me.
Yeah.
But Spencer Dinwiddie, he's been pretty good
And
for
he's
them.
been playing
He
well,
plays a
yeah.
good role, and he's a good player. I like his game, so not as big of a loss now as it is a few weeks ago.
Never
And that's the only injury.
thought the Mavericks would have won that trade with KP for Dinwiddie, but it's actually not even close.
One thing to point
yeah.
out as well, Doncic is on the injury report, guys, but he's always on the injury report. He's up to probable. He was questionable this morning, up to probable, went fully through shoot around this morning. I expect him to be in the game.
Sure.
Shout out Where My Cup. A lot of comments from you asking how Russ the top 75 player. Bruh, he did average a triple-double in a season. He deserves that respect. But saying Whiteside is a decent enough backup to slow down Luka, even if Gobert couldn't go, I like that point.
I think so as well, but he gets in foul trouble. I wouldn't want a full game. Of
Yeah,
Whiteside.
I don't know about Whiteside, man.
I like his game, but I like him as
he's
a backup.
iffy. He's
a very
iffy
good
for sure.
backup.
Regardless, Donovan Mitchell ain't no scrub on the defensive end, and he's gonna have that matchup with Luka. Luka should get fatigued. It ain't gonna be as easy, and I don't want to make it sound like it was easy against the Warriors, but it ain't gonna be as easy tonight.
It was, and the Warriors have let everyone get on the inside, but we'll talk about that in a little bit.
We'll talk about
like
that
I
when we
said,
get to
guys, my play on this one is absolutely the Jazz. FA, you're on the Jazz as well. Slam, any action from you?
Nah, no official play, boys. I'm off this game.
I feel that.
Next-
feel that. So
Next game, though.
Speaking of
What's up?
the Warriors, we were just talking about them. So we said we'll talk about them later. The next game on the slate.
Boom. Warriors versus the Nuggets. The line is sitting at -8 for the Nuggets off a back-to-back in overtime, boys. Injury reports for the Warriors there, Alpha?
Yeah, everybody. Everybody. No Steph, no Clay, no Wiggins, no Draymond. So they're missing 4 of the 5 starters. Hopping over to the bench, no Gary Payton tonight either. Otto Porter is questionable. I doubt he goes as well. Flipping it over to the Denver side, coming off a back-to-back, they have a few questionables tonight, including Will Barton, who's been a big factor for that team. So we have another classic injury bowl, guys. What does this one tell you? The total is sitting at 221. Hefe, any action?
Come on, Hefe.
We were talking about this before, and I get it and I don't. This should be a minus 14 probably.
Yep.
I get it. The Nuggets played in overtime yesterday, but it wasn't that damn hard because Jokic would have made a shot from half court backwards. How hot he was last night. Shout out to him. 46-point triple-double. We're not even talking about it because we're so damn used to it, people. That's how good Jokic is. We would be flipping out a couple years ago about a 46-point triple-double. We're not even discussing it. That's how good he is. Point unregarded. What are they at? Plus 8, minus 8 right now, the Nuggets?
Is this still at minus 8? Someone check.
Let me double check.
It just
8.5. 8.5.
8.5. Still doesn't make sense. I get it. Nuggets on an overtime, back to back, but they're playing at home again. No travel. Warriors have nobody. None of their top scorers. No Steph. No Wiggins. No Clay. No Draymond. No even Gary Payton. Jordan Poole running the show. We've seen this version of the Warriors before. I'm leading the Warriors, guys. I'm gonna take the points, and I'm just basing this off of the fact it's not in. It doesn't make sense. The Nuggets should be way more. I'm leading the Warriors. No official play. Leading the Warriors here.
I have an official play though. I have an official play. I'm gonna use a Hefe-ism here. I got a little alpha nugget to drop on you guys. We're gonna take a look at the public betting percentage on the totals here. 92% is on the over, which is very interesting. We have a ton of backups in this one. Denver coming off a back-to-back, tired legs in overtime. Give me the under. 92% on the over.
No, what's the total? What's the total?
221. 221. One of my favorite plays tonight. The Warriors play great team defense as well. That's a next man up defensive style. So even with the backups in the game, it's the same philosophy, the same style they're going to play. And the Nuggets are exhausted. Overtime game. Give me the under. 221. One of my favorites tonight. Slammy in the Alps. Give us something on this
boys. One. Yeah, I mean, I posted this one earlier today on TikTok. I love the Warriors with the value here. I know a bunch of guys are out, but I don't care, man. Like, this line is iffy to me. I don't know, man. It's one of those games that the Warriors are going to cover, and there's no way to explain it type shit. So I'm rocking with the Warriors plus the 8.5. I guess it's at 8.5 now. You could buy the hook plus 9, but I think Warriors make this one close. Nuggets off the back-to-back win in overtime. Got tired legs. Look for the Warriors to kind of, find some momentum here, man, because they've been playing terrible. Lost to the Lakers. Lost to the Lakers by, 10 plus?
They didn't have a chance, man. Once I saw LeBron shooting fadeaway threes from, the logo, the game was went over. Off. He was on fire.
It was unreal.
Guys. Last
game.
Hey,
it's about that time, boys. The Knicks are hot. The Knicks are hot.
Best team in the league. Hefe, tell it to him.
I don't even got to ask you guys to circle the wagons, baby, because you already know you're on the wagon. The Knicks are sizzling. We have covered 2 games in a row. If it wasn't for freaking Cam Johnson's bitch ass, I never liked you anyway, we would have won 2 games in a row. But finally, yesterday, we just laid it on the Clippers, and we were so damn due, guys. Everybody was clicking yesterday. We just finally had that game the Knicks did where we started right and ended right. Bringing us into tonight, we're in Sacramento. The Kings are home favorites, -4. Knicks are on the back-to-back, and they traveled. I think the line is a little too short. I'm going with the Knicks here. It's not going to be one of my best bets, but it is my official play on this game. Just being honest, I am going to take the Knicks +4. I can see a lot of people leaning towards the Kings because of the fact that the Knicks are on a back-to-back, because of the fact that the Knicks are terrible, because of the fact that the Knicks are on the road. I'm going to trust them to end this West Coast trip on the right foot, guys. Because after this, they're going to Dallas. So I'm going to take the Knicks +4. Alpha, you rolling with the squad?
I'm going to have to hold off on betting the red hot Knicks. Didn't touch the game last night and saw our Knicks win a beautiful performance. I'm not jinxing it. On a real talk, I don't think you can bet this game, guys. The Knicks are such a question mark coming into this one. They played absolutely fantastic last night. Everything was clicking, but that's not how they've been all season. That was a one-off game, and the line tonight is reflecting the Knicks playing similarly to that they did last night, and I just don't trust the Knicks playing as well as they did. I hope they do. I'm rooting for it. I don't have any action on the game. Let's go Knicks, but no action. Slammy, any action from you?
Man, I want to say Knicks, but I don't think I'm off this game, man. I don't know. I can't trust the Knicks off a back-to-back win. It's their first win in a while. Those guys are probably celebrating, happy, and they're gonna kind of look ahead or a potential letdown spot here against the Kings. No play, boys. I'm off this game, but if I had to, I'd probably lean the Knicks plus the 4 there.
For sure. Well, boys, is it about that time?
About that time.
All right, boys, let's jump right into best bets. Wade to LeBron. Let's get it, boys. My first play of the night is going to be the Pistons plus 8 minus 120. Second favorite play tonight is the Warriors Nuggets under the 221. And my final best bet is the Jazz plus the 2.5. I am going to wait to get the Rudy news. Hefe, what do you want?
I'm with you on 2 of them, man. Pistons plus 8, Jazz plus 2.5, and my last one is the Spurs money line at minus 140 odds, baby. What do we got, Slam?
Nice. All right, boys. I gave out Warriors plus the 8. You can get it at 8.5, but I think they make it super close. If not, they might win outright, man. The Rockets won outright yesterday. I gave out the Rockets plus 10.5. I see a similar situation here with the Warriors plus the 8. That's my 2-unit max play. And then I'm going to give out the Spurs money line as a 1-unit play. I think they get it done at home as well.
Let's get it, boys. Fantastic show. Thank you guys for all tuning in. Quick show today.
Thank you, boys.
We got the games. We will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. We may even have Alps Slam. Depends how he does tonight. If Slam sweeps every show.
It's my birthday tomorrow, boys. It's my birthday tomorrow.
Sir.
So bring some energy on the fucking show. Let's get it.
Happy early birthday, brother. We appreciate you guys.
Come on, Knicks. Don't let me down, baby. Come on.